If one were to ask me, what is the most beautiful sight you have ever seen? Well, although I love my children very much, and as much as I'd like to say them, I'm going to be a little less cliche, and I'd answer with this. The most beautiful sights would be those of which I get to experience when I reach high summits after hiking a long, gruesome, beautiful trail. The breathtaking views are rewarding and make the long trek all worth it. Before I became an avid hiker, I loved the outdoors and always itched to go explore. There was one problem. I had no idea how to go about finding a good trail, which then created a cloud of intimidation that kept me indoors. That was until my husband came along and had all the great outdoor knowledge and experience that I lacked. Next thing I knew, together we were out trailblazing almost every weekend that summer. We then turned it into a family affair, and our children grew to enjoy it as well. In research, it is argued that family leisure involvement promotes family functioning and facilitates feelings of closeness, personal relatedness, a family identity, and bonding. As a family, we started with short, easy trails to long, difficult trails, from the Columbia River Gorge to the Cascades. A lot of people ask me, how did you find that trail? How do you know where to go? Besides getting questions of navigation, there was also those of the opposite effect. Why do you like hiking? It's so boring. What do you get out of it besides great photos? Well, in case you might be either one of those people, today I will be explaining a few benefits of the fast-growing leisure activity and also provide you with a few tips and direction as to how to steer your way into a trail and explore the great Pacific Northwest. I'm not going to say that everyone should like hiking because, well, it isn't for everyone. But I will say that hiking is proven to have many health benefits, ranging from physical exercise you get when out on the trail to emotional or mental relief that comes from being in nature. Let's start with physical activity. Check out all of these physical benefits of hiking, which are building stronger muscles and bones, improving your sense of balance, improving your heart health, and decreasing the risk of certain respiratory problems. Whether you find yourself scrambling up a steep incline or walking on a winding dirt path, hiking in our national parks is the perfect opportunity to get a workout. Next, it's your mental health. Being in nature can boost your mood and improve mental health. Spending quality time in the great outdoors reduces stress, calms anxiety, and can lead to a lower risk of depression, according to a study done by researchers at Stanford University. In addition to having mental health benefits, being outdoors opens up your senses to your surroundings and improves your sensory perception. Taking in the sights, smells, and feelings of nature has so many health benefits it can even be prescribed by a doctor. Now that you have some insight on the health and wellness benefits of hiking, let's move on to how to reap those benefits by navigating you into the wilderness. When I was a lone ranger, before my husband came along, you would think, why not Google my way around the trails, right? Well, believe it or not, during that time, I didn't rely on the internet much. So no, I never clicked. Come to find out, my husband had handpicked trails off the internet himself. To be specific, he relied and still does on the website called Washington Trails Association, a site powered by hikers. WTA protects hiking trails and wildlands and take volunteers out to maintain trails and to promote hiking as a healthy, fun way to explore the outdoors. The Pacific Northwest is full of adventurous spots and home to some of the world's most beautiful diverse day hikes, spanning from Oregon to British Columbia and beyond. The Pacific Northwest provides a huge spectrum of features ranging from gigantic peaks to wide open meadows and coastline. With so much to see, the only problem you'll have is deciding which day hike you'll want to take. So you go to www.wta.org and choose your trail. There you'll find that you can research a trail by region, distance, difficulty level, elevation level, and current trail conditions. They also give you tips on seasonal hikes and safe crossings. I love this website because it can definitely prepare you instead of going out blind, such as it informs you if the trail is closed due to weather conditions, if the roads to the trailhead have potholes or are blocked. There are printed hiking guides available, but the downfall is that it doesn't give you current conditions. All that extra info on the WTA website can save you a trip to a bad trail and give you direction to another one in a better condition. Now that you know how to choose and research the ideal trail that'll suit your needs, you must be prepared to endure the fruits of your labor. Here are some helpful tips to prepare you for a day hike. Besides the research, you want to make sure you're physically prepared for the difficulty level of the trail. Sure, some seem like just a walk with only being 3 miles round trip in flat ground. But add 5 more miles, a couple 100 feet of elevation gain, a pack, and you got yourself a physically demanding hike. Speaking of pack, you want to be sure to drink plenty of water and eat healthy snacks. Carry either a hydration pack or a water bottle. Some snack ideas are trail mix, beef jerky, nutrition bars, etc. Dress for success. Check the forecast of the area you'll be in and dress according to. Once you're all set to go, make sure to have a trip plan, meaning encourage someone to come with you and be sure to let someone know back home where and which trail you're doing and an estimated time of return. This person will need that information to be able to provide further assistance in an unfortunate turn of events. Carrying cell phones as a means of extra security is ideal, not to mention it can also be your camera. Personally, my phone is my camera and an absolute vital item on my list of preparation. You might want to make a checklist of these tips and check them off as you prepare. Prior to this information, if you're one of those people who were clueless as to how to venture out into the Pacific Northwest and trailblaze, fear no more. I've directed you to the appropriate search engine of hiking trails and have provided you with some tips on readiness and how to properly prepare for a day hike. You can take this information and share it with those who may have some pondering questions on how to get out and explore the upper left USA. Hiking with a partner or even in a group can improve the strength and health of your relationships. Because hiking ranges in difficulty from an extremely challenging climb to a casual way of spending time outside. It's a great way to strengthen the friendships or bonds you have with your companions. At the end of the day, maybe they and you too can express yourselves in such a way that a new profound hobby of day hiking can give you a better quality of life and the most beautiful sights one has ever seen. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.